I'm standing here in the archaeological excavation of a cellar room that is located within the site of 1607 James Fort. Here we recently discovered the mutilated skull and severed leg bone of an English teenage girl that was found lying among the discarded butchered horses, other animal bones, dogs. That indicates that this material was deposited from the starving time of 1609 to 1610. This discovery may confirm a number of 17th century references which describe the starving time and the desperation of the colonists, and that some of them resorted to living off of the people that died first.
We have an aborted attempt to break the cranium open with 4 impacts that were cutting through the tissue, then a shift to the back of the cranium with more serious impacts to the back of the cranium here that actually broke into the cranium. So the person is attempting to gain entry into the vault, presumably to remove the brain. When you look at this portion of the maxilla, the right maxilla, it's represented in this fragment here, and you'll see that there are multiple cuts in this area right here. So this would be our third tool. We have some type of cleaver or hacking implement. We have some sort of pry bar that is used over here that has a rectangular edge, and now we've got a very fine knife, and that fine knife is leaving marks at specific locations. From my experience working with prehistoric skeletons, where I've seen post-mortem, meaning after death, processing of remains, this is absolutely consistent with what we see in cannibalism in those types of cases.
We might imagine what conditions were like 403 years ago when nearly 300 settlers were crowded into this fort, terrified to go beyond the palisade because death waited for them outside in the form of the Powhatans, who were there to pick off stragglers as they emerged. There was very little food left, no hope of provisions coming in from outside. It's a tragic story with the terrible conditions here at Jamestown during the starving time, and it's a story of perseverance and endurance, and that story lives on.